Hello there, how are you doing and how have you been? For those that are new to my channel, my name is Kofo and I am a life coach. My goal is to reach out to people, children, teenagers, young adults, single or married. My goal is to reach out to you and help you navigate certain issues of life. So today I will be talking about something we all know very well. And I'm sure by the time I make my first sentence to give you a clue, you'll know what it is. So what is that thing that you can't do without? Use it every day. I'm sure some of you have already guessed. It's that thing that gets your attention. It keeps you staring and it keeps you swiping. Yes, I've just given the cat out of the bag. All right, so our devices, phones, iPads, tablets, computers. They're good. Yes, they're good. They can be entertaining. They can give content that is educative. And they can help you pay your bills, send money, call a taxi, reach out to someone at the other end of the world, give you lots of knowledge, and lots more. But then again, there's something about them. When they get too much of our attention, they can become problematic. Now, I most likely will be giving you a couple of videos because I'm just going to give tidbits of how it concerns the little ones, the children, the teenagers, and even we adults. So today is all about, can you do without your device? Okay, so I'm just going to start with the little ones, the children aged 0 to 2. So if you look around like I do a lot, you see a child is crying and the next thing, the parent hands over their phone or the iPad to the child, and then the child is pacified. They're okay, they're not crying anymore. And if for some reason they have to retrieve it, oh my goodness, all hell breaks loose. The child begins to cry. So where I'm going basically is, any child between 0 and 2 don't have any business with phones or iPads or even watching TV. Because research, one can't just be saying anything. You have to say what I'm saying to you based on research as a professional. So research shows the American Academy of Pediatrics, World Health Organization, and so many other specialists say that children of those ages have no business whatsoever with devices. Sorry to bust your bubble, but like I said at the beginning, I'm here to help you. Now, what happens when that child uses those devices? At that age, the child's brain is not formed yet. So it's like you're just going to confuse that child. The child has no idea what all those things going on your screen is all about. Now, you know how what you eat. If you eat junk, you know how your health will be, and vice versa. The same way, the way you eat junk and it messes up your system is the way when you give this visual entertainment to these little ones. It's mental junk to them, to children and toddlers. Anything entertainment on your TV, on your device, is mental junk to your children. Now, you say why? Because there are effects. I have to tell you some of the effects this thing has. One of the effects is it affects your child's language, because it's been proven that children learn to talk by they looking at humans around them interacting. That is where children learn to talk. Now, if you give your child a device, some years down the line, you just be wondering, my child is not talking. I don't know why my child is not talking. These are one of the effects. Another effect is automatically a child that can't talk will find it difficult to read. It will bring about reading difficulties. Another thing is affects, as the child develops, the child's short-term memory will be affected. That's just basically you give a little information and within 30 seconds, the child cannot remember what that information is. You know, so these are dire effects of what happens to that will make the child messed up basically. Another thing is that it affects the child's sleeping patterns. The child, you know, goes to bed late and finds it difficult to just sleep all through. And then another thing that happens is the child finds it difficult to pay attention. So I don't want children with problems like that affecting their thinking, their ability to speak, to read and write, and I'm sure you don't want to. So you want to look into what else you can do to occupy your children between 0 to 2. Remember when we were growing up, we didn't have all those things, you know, whereby the form of entertainment is just device, TV, videos, you know. There's something, you know, called like toys, age-appropriate toys, interaction with humans. And I'm just going to share a link whereby you can look at different things you can do to your children between 0 and 2 years old. Please, let's work together so that these children can grow and function the way God created them to. And I'm sure nobody wants to be going up and down to the doctors, having doctor's appointments for them trying to probe and find out what is the problem. So if this video has been beneficial to you, please like, share, subscribe. And if you know anyone that would need to have a one-on-one at a point where they're not sure what to do, please share my details with them. It's in the description of the video. All right, so I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye.